Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I speak about different topics on my channel. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Today I have 3 missing children cases. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So we're going to be talking about Nelida de Jesus de Valle. I hope I'm saying her name right. She went missing at age 9. Her height and weight 50 pounds. A gold color coat, dark blue slacks, a white pullover sweater, black platform shoes, and hat and gloves. Hispanic female, brown hair, brown eyes. Nelida ears are pierced. She speaks Spanish and limited English. Nelida was last seen walking to William Blackstone Elementary School in Shotnut Avenue in Boston, Massachusetts, during the morning hours of December 20 and 1926. She was enrolled in a 3rd grade bilingual class there. The school was located approximately 1.5 blocks from Nelida's family residence. She never arrived at school that day and has not been heard from again. Some of Nelida's clothing was found 2 weeks after her disappearance in the possession of Anthony Ruiz Flores. A woman called police to report he had given her a hat and a pair of gloves. She was suspicious because Flores resembled the sketch of Nelida's possible abductor. The hat and gloves were Nelida's, and another witness said he seen Nelida walking with Flores holding his hand. Flores was taken in for questioning, and the police found a fake police badge and a fake gun in his possession. Where the hell do y'all find these? I would like to know. Like, where do you find unless it's Halloween, but then after that, like, where do you find it? It's crazy. He was arrested, but he claimed he found Nelida's hat and gloves in the street, and authorities weren't able to conclusively tie him to her abduction, so he was released. Nelida had a very shy nature in 1976 and distressed stranger, but her family says she would have trusted a police officer, and they think Flores could have posed as one to abduct her. And that is true. That's true. Like, when you're a child, they tell you have to, when you see a police officer, you have to make sure that, like, if they tell you to do something, for you to do them, you have to listen to them, their authorities, whatever. So her being shy and a police officer coming up to her, she would probably most likely trust them and go with her, which it sucks. Flores was never charged in connection with Nelida disappearing due to a lack of evidence, and he maintains his innocence in her case, but he remains a suspect. He has also been linked to the October 1976 disappearance of a 14-year-old Cecilia Peña in New York City, New York, but has not been charged in the case either. There were reports that he's serving a 50-year sentence for 1, possible 2 murders in New York, but this has not been confirmed. In January 1985, 80-year-olds after Nelida's vanished, her mother, Todisa de Jesus, claimed she recognized a picture of her daughter in an apartment of David R. Colini, who had a long criminal record and used many aliases, was charged with kidnapping 1 teenager in California and sexually abusing several others in New Orleans, Louisiana. The picture de Jesus defined was one of 25 which police found in his apartment and published in a newspaper in hopes that the public could define the people in them. The Jesus changed her mind about her identification when she examined the original picture, and the girl in the photograph was later defined as another person. Another picture in his apartment was thought to be of Sarah Avin, a 6-year-old who vanished from Illinois in 1981, but the possibility was also ruled out. Collins is not believed to have been involved in either child disappearance. Nelida's case remains unsolved. Even if you're not in nothing to do with the child disappearance, why do you have so many pictures of children that are not even yours? That to me is crazy. The next one we're going to be talking about is Olivia Addison Edwards-Tuttle. She went missing when she was 9 months old, 2'11" and 20 pounds, Caucasian female, blonde hair and blue eyes. Olivia disappeared from Barre, Massachusetts in March 28 of 1991. She and her mother, Patricia Edward, was at Olivia's paternal grandparents' home. Patricia left a note saying she and Olivia were going to visit the child's maternal parents who lived in Bell area in Barle, Maryland. Neither have ever been heard from again. Patricia's parents may be helping her hide Olivia. Very little information is available in this child's case. These are the ones that I really don't like, but I also want to put them out there because they don't have that much cases, and I want to know why. Like, why are you hiding your child? Like, what's going on? The last case we'll be talking about today is going to be Giovanni Ernesto Gonzalez. He went missing at age 5. Weight and height 5'1" 40 pounds. A red t-shirt, blue jeans, black sandals with a Spider-Man logo, and a bright silver chain necklace. A photography of the sandals are posted with this case summary. Hispanic male, brown hair, brown eyes. Some agency referred to Giovanni as Giovanni Colon Gonzalez or Giovanni Gonzalez Colon. He has a small scar above his right eyebrows, a small birthmark in the inside of his left ankle, and a fade skin pigmentation mark on the lower right side of his chest. He is of Puerto Rican descent. Giovanni's mother, Daisy Colon, dropped him off in the area of Bradenwood Terrace in Lynn, Massachusetts at 4 p.m. on Friday, August 15, 2008. He was carrying a Transformer backpack containing some of his clothes and toys. He had a weekend visitation with his father, Ernesto Le Gonzalez Jr. Colon was unable to reach Ernesto or Giovanni by phone all weekend. When she came to pick Giovanni up on Sunday, no one answered the door in Ernesto's apartment. Colon called the police who came over and got inside. Ernesto was there, but Giovanni wasn't with him. Giovanni's toys were inside the home, but not his backpack or any clothing. The child was never heard from again. When questioned, Ernesto said he wasn't aware of any scheduled visit with Giovanni, and he hadn't seen the boy since August 10th. However, witnesses at the Lynn Beverly Clinic on Union Street say Giovanni accompanied Ernesto to a scheduled appointment between 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. on August 16th, the day after Colon last seen him. The last confirmed sighting of Giovanni, but Ernesto's neighbors say that they heard a child's voice coming from his apartment later that day. Photographs of both Giovanni and parents are posted with this case summary. They separated when Giovanni was 2 years old. Colon said Ernesto had little contact with his son until the summer 2008 when he asked to become part of Giovanni's life. Colon and Ernesto went into counseling so they could maintain constant parenting techniques. They developed a verbal agreement for scheduled visits until September 15th, at which time they would go to court and work out legally custody and visitation rights. Ernesto also filed for joint custody of Giovanni in June 2008. In August 2018, authorities arrested Ernesto and charged him with child endangerment and his son's disappearance. He reportedly refused to cooperate with the investigation, and he had cut in his left finger and would say how he got it. Several days after Ernesto's arrest, police searched of his apartment and seized several items, including knives, a blood-stained bottle of household cleanser, and blood-stained mop that had been cleaned with bleach. Testing later proved the blood wasn't Giovanni's. Ernesto has a story of his substance abuse and violent behavior. He has been arrested 3 times, the last time in 2001 when he punched his girlfriend's chest with her in a knife and damaged her car. He was convicted of multiple assault charges and served 3 months in jail. Colon said that while Ernesto had violent outbursts, once threw a chair at her, she never saw him abuse Giovanni. In November 2008, in an interview with the Boston Globe, Ernesto confessed to Giovanni's murder. He said he stabbed his son to death, dismembered the body in the bathtub, and discharged the 6 parts in trash bins around Lynn. Ernesto said that the murder wasn't planned. He didn't know why he had done it, and he regretted. Authorities have expressed skepticism of Ernesto's statement. However, there is no evidence in his apartment to corroborate his story. In December, the child endangerment charge against Ernesto was dropped, and he was instead charged with potential kidnapping and misleading police. The potential kidnapping charge was dismissed in June 2011, but restored a year later in November 2011. He was additionally charged with assaulting a cellmate in jail. Ernesto was declared incompetent to stand trial in October 2013. He apparently suffered from mental illness but has refused to take medication or cooperate with his doctors. He's staying in the forensic section of Britt Ward State Hospital and can face trial for the charges against him until he's pronounced competent again. Which, knowing him, he'll probably, not knowing him, but he'll probably try to fake it to where he's like, oh, if I fake this as long as possible, I'm going to have to go to prison. Colon doesn't believe Giovanni is dead. She does believe Ernesto hit him and he's still alive. She speculates that Ernesto had taken Giovanni to Puerto Rico. Both Ernesto and Colon were born in Puerto Rico and have family there. Investigators looked into that. They were in connect Ernesto's Puerto Rican relatives, but they found no evidence that Giovanni was on the island. Colon stayed after one visit with his father. Giovanni came back pretending to be someone else. She believed Ernesto was coaching him to use a false name. She said when Giovanni was packing for his final visit with Ernesto, he wanted to pack considerably more clothes than he needed. Giovanni was enrolled at the Samuel Adams School in East Boston, Massachusetts. At the time of his disappearance, he was due to start kindergarten in September 2008. He previously attended St. Mary's School at Catholic school that closed in June 2008. Both Giovanni's mother and the police believe he's probably still alive. His disappearance remains unsolved. And that is the case of all these beautiful, innocent kids. And I am going to agree with Giovanni's mom and the police. I think Giovanni's alive. I think that his dad coached him to pretend to be someone else. And he has gotten so good at it that he just got to the point that if you tell him, are you Giovanni? And he's going to say, that's not my name. That's not my name. I think he is alive. And I think they're hiding him in Puerto Rico. They're from Puerto Rico. I don't know if they're from the same, what region in Puerto Rico. But Giovanni, if you see this, baby boy, your mom's looking for you. She loves you. She misses you. And she wants to know, she just wants you to know that she's not going to be mad at you. She will love you, even if you want to keep the name that your dad gave you. I don't think she will be mad at you. But if you're out there, just reach out to her. If y'all know anything about any of these cases, I will leave the information in the video below, in the description below. If y'all know something, please go ahead and say something. You do not have to say your name. You could say it without saying your name. I will see y'all tomorrow with a new case.